Yeah.
So the same thing, but I want to understand it because I heard this from Mr. Kirby as well, that the U.S. wants a stable Pakistan. And the other day I heard from Karine as well when she said that we don't have a favorite candidate, and you said this as well today. But I'm just personally trying to wonder if stability is really like the U.S. is appreciating it or not, because you have a prime minister who runs two of the largest cancer hospitals in the world, who takes millions of donations from the U.S. every year. And then you have another prime minister who was convicted on the Panama Papers, and journalists have been killed since last 1 year in Pakistan. Media, his colleague, my colleague was just asking a question earlier, Jan Zaib. I mean, the U.S. has no stand on these things. Like, favorite, like you have no favorite candidate, we understand that, but like the U.S. is not taking any stand on some of the atrocities which has taken place since last 1 year.
I would reject the premise of your question. Let me say a couple things. That is true. We do not have a favored candidate or a favored political party, not just in Pakistan, but as it relates to any government system around the world. And I will reiterate what my colleagues Admiral Kirby and Karine said, that a prosperous and strong democratic Pakistan is critical to U.S. interests. That remains unchanged. But on some of these areas, such as press freedom, human rights, things of that nature, we have consistently raised these issues with our counterparts, not just in Pakistan, but in other countries where we have a perspective to offer on that. But to give you some examples, what the United States is interested in is, we are looking to continue to strengthen economic ties between our two countries by expanding private sector trade and investment. And there's also an important security collaboration and areas of collaboration on renewable energy, addressing the climate crisis, increasing agricultural trade, and a number of areas. That's what we mean by a strong and prosperous and democratic Pakistan that is critical to U.S. interests.
How is it that it's stable Pakistan is in the interest if after the U.S. withdrawal, the Prime Minister Imran Khan was the Prime Minister at that time, the U.S. President did not call him about it. Then he gets shot. The President does not call him about it.
Which withdrawal are you referring to?
From the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. At that time, Imran Khan was the Prime Minister. I mean, President Biden is known for a long time in expertise in foreign policy.
I'm certainly not going to get into a tit for tat of who's called just what or when. What I will say is that Pakistan continues to be an important partner in the region, an important trade partner, an important security partner, and even in that time period, we continue to engage with our Pakistani counterparts on a number of issues.
Okay, just one different one.
Sure.
Prime Minister Modi is coming to the U.S. next week. The same podium I had asked Mr. Kirby again when he was coming here during President Obama's days. That was President Modi's first time coming to the U.S. After being rejected U.S. visa for 20 years. Now he's coming again. This time President Biden had said in his elections days that he will raise the issue of Kashmir with them. He will raise the issue of how minorities are being treated in India, especially the Muslims, and especially how the journalists are being treated under his leadership. So my question is President or the Secretary going to raise these issues with him over here, or no, they're going to be...
First, I think you meant the visit is next month, not next week. Secondly, we very much look forward to hosting Prime Minister Modi and members of the Indian government at this next upcoming state visit. I'm not going to get ahead of what's going to be discussed, but we have an important partnership with India, and we look forward to continuing to take steps to deepen that, and this next state visit will be an immense opportunity to talk about a number of shared priorities, including addressing the climate crisis, addressing trade issues, deepening our security cooperation, and a number of other areas as well.